Hello, everybody. I am Stephanie Korn, Instructional Technology Specialist at East High School. And today we are going to talk about how to make a header for your Schoology course. This will help your students navigate your course more easily. So let's get started. To do that, I can make it right within Schoology. So I'm going to go to Add Materials, and I'm going to add a page. Now in this page, I'm going to title it Header. And I'm just going to keep it on my page or in my class so that I can come back to it next time and adjust it if I need to. Now to keep it organized, we are going to add a table. If you haven't used tables yet for helping to line things up in your course, I highly recommend it. It helps out with organization quite a bit. So now what I need to do is decide how many rows and columns I need. I have 5 courses, so I think I am going to do a 2 by 5 or 5 by 2, and I will show you why I'm doing the 2 in just a minute. Once it puts in the table, I can stretch it out. And then notice now that I have the table, I've got these commands up here that I can use to navigate, or not navigate it, but edit it, just like you can in Google Docs. First thing I want to do is merge these cells into one. So that one is right here. I'm going to merge my cells because I am going to put instructions above my icons. I'm going to say, welcome to class. Please click the pictures below to enter that subject. Now today I'm going to make an elementary version of the header, but you can easily adjust it and make it for any grade level and any subject. Now I've already created the icons. I actually created them in Canva. If you don't have a Canva account, I highly recommend it. It's great for making this kind of graphic. And as a teacher, you can get the premium version for free. You just have to apply for it. I have them downloaded on my computer. So to upload them, I want to put the first one right here in this cell. And I need to come to Insert Content, Image Media, and then I'm going to Upload Media. I'm just going to go right in order as I have the students in class. Now, a little helpful hint, it's very hard when you're dragging your icons to make them all the same size. So once you have your icon in your table, if you click on it, it turns blue and you get this little image icon. If you click on it, you can set its dimensions. So now each time I add an image, I'm going to set it to the same dimensions so they are all equal. All right, let's put the finishing touches on this table here. Finish up the formatting of it. I have in all my icons. I have them all set to the same size, but now I want to make sure that they are all centered. So if I click on them and just click the center button, that will center them all for me. And then let's work on our text. I want it to fit within the space that's available here. So I am going to do one of two things. You can either adjust the font here, or you can come up and choose the type of font that you want. I'm going to try heading 1 and see what happens there. All right, that's a little too big. What happens if I make 18? It looks like 18 is going to be my best bet. Or I could do 24 and then make 2 lines. There we go. Now I have this extra space down here, so I'm going to get rid of that. Now the last thing I'm going to want to do to make my header look awesome is get rid of the lines on the table. I don't want anybody to see my border. So if I click into the table and come up over here, the one all the way to the left is border. If I unclick it, my borders go away. All right, now let's click create and see what it looks like. My header's all the way at the bottom here. And there we go. That looks awesome. So now what I need to do is I need to link them to these courses. So I am going to duplicate this tab. To do that, I just right-clicked on the tab and did duplicate. Now notice I have the tabs in different colors. That's because I'm going to create folders that match these colors. All right, so let's go back to the beginning of my course. I am going to add a folder. And I'm going to call it Science. And my Science folder was black, I believe. Yeah. And create. So now what I can do, now that I have that folder, and if you already have the folder, all you have to do is click on it and then copy the URL up at the top. We'll come back to our header. We're going to click the science icon. Oh, sorry, I need to go back up into edit to do that. All right, click the science icon, click link, and insert. All right, now let's do the other subject areas. All right, so I've created folders for each of my subjects, and I have linked them to all of the icons, and I'm going to click Save Changes. Now what will happen is when I click on Science, it's taking me right to the Science folder, and notice what color is the Science folder? Black. And then if I go to Math, it takes me to the Math folder, which is blue. So they're all linked out to their appropriate folders. All right, so we have our header done. Now we need to get it to the top of our course. To do that, we need to copy it. So we're going to click and go back into Edit, and we need to highlight it all. I highlight it by clicking down underneath the table and just with my mouse working my way up until it all turns blue. I'm going to copy it, Control C, or you can right-click copy if you choose. Then we're going to come to my course and click Updates. Now in our update box, we're going to paste it. And look at that, there we go. There's all of our header. And we're going to, now next to post, you will see that there is this announcement button. When I click the announcement button, what will happen is it will take that update and pin it to the top of my course. And it'll always stay there until I unpin it. Right, now let's post. So there we go. We have a header now at the top of my course. And even when I click over to materials, it's there. Right? So whether the students enter in updates, whether they enter in materials, they will see your header and they will be able to jump right to the folder that they need to just by clicking on the header. All right, so that's the lengthy but super worth it process in creating a header for your Schoology course.